Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Symphogear Season 5, Episode 6. So, last time we got a face full of how Miku feels, right? She feels like it's her fault for basically everything that's happened in the show. At least everything happening in this show that's happened to Hibiki, right? She, if she thinks that if she never brought Hibiki to that concert, none of this would have ever happened, and Hibiki wouldn't have to be out there fighting. But it's just as possible that maybe Hibiki could have died in one of the other incidents, right? Maybe both of you guys could have been at the concert that Tsubasa just put on where everybody died, except for obviously the Symphogear wielders. So it's like, maybe it was fate what she did that day. But anyway, we got a little bit of Vanessa backstory where she was like a scientist. She got really messed up and was about to die. They replaced the majority of her body with cybernetics, it seems like. And she was experimenting on, like, the Faust robes and everything before all that happened for the Bavarian Illuminati, which they kept saying she was from all three of them were from the, like, leftovers of the Bavarian Illuminati. But I couldn't remember where they, like, found that out, right? It was just like they showed up and they're like, they're leftovers from the Bavarian Illuminati. And I'm just like, okay. But yeah, and then at the end of the episode, we had Miku and Elf9 running away, and the one girl, Milark, chasing them, and we saw a bunch of blood. Miku tried to defend Elf9, so we'll see. Did Miku get hit? I have a feeling that someone jumped in the way of it, or something, or... Actually, my main theory was that Milark, at the last second, got a call from Vanessa. She was ordered to back down because I think that maybe Hibiki got to Vanessa a little bit. So, we'll see if I'm right. Alright, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. F9-chan. Universal sign. Sorry, guys. Noise is happening. We're still on recap too, aren't we? Or is this aftermath? Oh, this is aftermath. Okay. Okay, so... whatever happened, they were taken. Alright. Heavy footfalls on the stairs, guys. If you're hearing a noise in my background, I apologize. Those people don't know how to walk upstairs quietly. That's why I recorded this time. Usually I record a little bit later than right now, and usually there's no noise from up there. But precisely why I don't record earlier, because there's a lot more of that. It's really frustrating. Hopefully it wasn't too loud in the mic. Just get a bunch of pictures of this blood, sir. Just kidding. Sorry, I know it's her job. Yeah, I thought it might have been the inspector guy, right? It broke the camera too. They're two pretty important people. Oh my god. I'll try to edit out some of that. It like looks like it almost peaked my mic. That's insane how loud that is. Drama. All right. Our guess. That's better than saying prisoners, right? It's gonna be the opposite. This guy. Uh-oh. Wow. Just kind of manipulate her. God damn it. We need to fix this. Oh. Maria's hair is always so insane. The upkeep. Must be insane. Kind of brutal having those pictures up on the screen. Okay. It was like I thought. So whose blood was it? Was it from one of their blood bags? Or was it the other guy that was there? Okay, so they don't know yet. The group doesn't know about Miku yet, right? Yep. Bunch of broken dolls. Symbolism as to what they do not want to become, right? Jeez. Okay. Are we gonna get to see it? Such an adorable little trip. I don't know why when kids in anime trip, it's hilarious. Hehehe. Hehehe. Milk. I forgot about being bum bum bum. It just gives me freaking Danganronpa vibes every time. Who is it? Yep, okay. What a thing to say before your death. What? Oh my god. That's a crazy shot, though. He's just gone. Okay. So they both passed out? Did they pass out from seeing that much blood? I wouldn't have said that out loud. What if they didn't know about that? What if they were just using her as bait and then they're like, wait a second, wait, what do you mean? What? They're making an army? Oh, well. Miku's passed out still. Her first thought about Hibiki. Not Fine, is it? She's free of the curse of Baal, right? Could that make her be, like, capable of being a vessel for Fine? As well as a vessel for divine power? The universal sign for I'm not listening to you. Kids are so damn fickle. They're like, I'm not listening to you. And then just sees her little pouty face and is just like, eh. Are we not gonna have a battle this episode, or is it about to start? Might be about to start. Come on. You ain't stealing Shibumogawa. They might. He's too OP for you. Oh shit. Well, damn. Not Ogawa! In situations like this, I've learned in this show, they're gonna get whatever it is they're going for. They're gonna lose the item, but they're gonna know, right? $119%. That's what I said, right? More real than real. Which means it was given to him. Yep. They're piecing it all together. They suspected him last episode, too. Yep. If they don't have the evidence, they only have their knowledge. Oh my god, it really is just cannons. Just rockets. Jesus. Oh, well, that car is done. She's like a 80s roller skater. Oh my god, oh, what? He's doing car foo over here. What? Car clone? How? Modern ninja arts? How? Oh, hey, here we go. Back up. Let's go. Oh no. Is Tsubasa gonna screw us over? After her mind-controlling shit to help the Kazunari family line or whatever, is she gonna take the part from either... Like, while these two are fighting here, are they... Is she gonna jump Ogawa? Or is she gonna, like, do it when it gets back to the facility? Did she just fling bullets in the air from her boobs? Guys, I need an answer. Oh my god! They angled! We're in Wanted now. Holy shit! Oh, well. Wait. She just has a damn revolver. I have a serious question. Do those Alkanoids just have little, what are they called? Mopeds? Where are the Alkanoids? Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Was she messing with her, or was that factual? He may not be able to see where he's going, but he's got a good view at least. Holy shit, is that guy just dead? That guy just drove into the hole. Oh shit, okay, nope, never mind. Oh my god, she's lifting the car and she's shooting. Oh my god. That's freaking epic. I always love Chris's singing. Maybe the other characters do it too, but I can definitely tell when it goes from, like, almost just sounding like a studio song. Uh-oh. Hmm. Interesting. Uh-oh. Is Hibiki gonna be revealed to be, like, in that... Not Hibiki, I'm sorry, Miku gonna be revealed to be, like, in that crystal? Well, damn. Vanessa said it's too early, so why? Why did it happen now? Hmm. Alright. Yeah, so I'm glad Ogawa got away. Like, I didn't think he was gonna die or anything, right? But so far, we've never seen... I don't think we've ever seen Ogawa be defeated. Whenever he's in fighting, at least he always gets away. I'm not gonna say he wins the fights that he fights in, but it seems like he always gets away. And I need to write that down. Car ninja tricks. Just because that is so ridiculous, I need to make sure I remember it forever. Like, what? Don't get me wrong. I can accept having the ability to, like, manipulate your body at, like, superhuman ways, you know? Like, I don't know how they do it without having gear or anything, but that right there was insane. Being able to do, like, car clones... How? How do you do it? Is it technology or is it like some kind of physical skill? Is he so strong that he's able to like shift his body weight and like make the car move side to side and like vibrate at a frequency that it can like create clones? I don't know. Oh man, but that was wild. But I mean, there was a fight this episode. I almost thought there wasn't. We got towards the end of the episode, and I was like, I can't remember the last episode that we didn't have a fight in, right? But we ended up having one. And yes, when she opened her shirt earlier, and we saw the rockets come out, it wasn't just me being perverted. Her boobs quite literally are missile launchers. Like, I don't really know, like, is her boobs that are sticking out the tips of the missiles always? Like, I can't believe I'm asking this question. I can't believe it's come to this, guys. So my question is, are they always the tips, right? And then the rockets just come out when she wants to fire, or is it like a latch? Like, it almost, I didn't really see any latch, like, open, but it's like a latch that opens, because she fired the missiles, and then when it cut back to her, her boobs were still there. So it's like, very serious question here, guys. I gotta know. Let's go back to towards the end of the episode. That was like the first thing she did, right? Oh, here it is. Yep, she's unzipping. Yeah, no, her boobs, I guess they just reloaded, right? Yeah, because she shot them out and there was nothing there for a second, right? And then when she turned around, they were there again. So I guess they reloaded. that is crazy. Okay, well, sure, why not? We got the answer to what happened to Miku and Elf9. It was the inspector guy that got killed. Good riddance. That guy was like getting a high off the idea of like these two kids getting hurt, you know? He was like, oh, I might wet myself, it's so exciting. Like, what? Why does that even make you wet yourself? I don't understand. But yeah, good riddance to that guy. Don't feel bad for him. I'm glad he turned into a weather forecast of bleeding rain. I don't even know why he said that. That's such a weird thing. Like, as if it's normal for the forecast. Like, they never said anything about bloody rain on the forecast, and it's like, as if there normally is. But that was, like, the second reference to, like, was that guy just obsessed with watching TV or something? Because he was like, this is just like in TV shows, and then he, like, referred to the forecast, like he watches the weather. Is he obsessed with watching TV or something? I don't know. Maybe it was just a coincidence and I'm trying to tie it together. I don't remember him making too many like TV references when we first met him, right? So, but yeah. So Tsubasa being manipulated, I do think that they now got away with the evidence, right? And you know how I said like this never works out? We always lose the evidence whenever stuff like this happens, right? It seems like we actually succeeded this time, but I think Tsubasa, because we succeeded this episode, I think is going to get undermined by Tsubasa stealing that evidence and leaving. And then we have to snap her out of the funk that she's in. Not just the funk, but also the eye kaleidoscope manipulation that's going on there. So I guess we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I have a feeling that's the way it's gonna go. But yeah, I mean, I hate to like cut the discussion short, but I feel like I don't have as much to say. Like, obviously, a lot of it was our characters catching up to what we already know and catching us up to the things that happened last episode, right? Like, we got caught up to what happened with Miku and them. I have no idea what they're doing with like there was like a bunch of dolls hooked up to. They're all like I'm guessing those are all like shells of auto scores, right? Because they're in the Chefao del Tifas or whatever, however you say it. I know I said it wrong, but anyway, they're in that thing, which is where Carol was, right? And that's where she had her auto scores, and we have a bunch of other dolls there too. So I imagine that's just like the empty shells of more auto scores. So are they trying to make more auto scores to use as fighters? Is there like some kind of power source within them that they're trying to use? Because she said it's like a generator, but like, I don't know, whatever it is, it seems to have activated in another like divine being, kind of like what happened to shoot, what was her name? Damn. How do I not remember? Tiki. There we go. Kind of like what happened to Tiki when she turned into that big old beast thing. It seems like another similar thing to that, but, did they use a person? Obviously, we know that Miku's there and is the one to harness divine energy, so it would make sense that it's her. I guess it's gonna be kind of like I'm glad this isn't like the finale, right? Because it's gonna feel like a rehashing of the end of the last season where we had to like get it out of like save Hibiki from it, right? If Miku is now in the same position Hibiki was in last season, I don't want that. I don't want that to be the finale, right? But we have plenty more episodes, so I imagine whatever's happening there is going to get wrapped up either next episode or the one after, and then we're going to move on to whatever the rest is going to be. But also, was that like that entity that Miku saw in the water, like when she was in her dream state, right? Was that supposed to be like the embodiment of the divine energy? Or could it have been like Fine or something? I don't know. I'm curious, like, is it possible that divine energy they have has some kind of sentience or something? But maybe we'll learn more about that. It almost looked, like the silhouette was really interesting because it almost looked like it had kind of like a, oh, here it was. Well, I've gotten back to it pretty quick. Here's where she said, like, who is that? Like, do we know that person? Like, I feel like we could know that. Like, that's not Adam, is it? Because Adam had the same kind of hat. Like, it almost looks like, if you guys go to that scene, it's at 13 minutes, 10 seconds. It looks like it has, like, a, like, fedora-ish looking hat where it has, like, the top part and then I can see, like, the rim. It looks like they have long hair. It even looks like it could be his, like, trench coat thing. You see, like, the tips of it going down by his legs. It also could just be a woman, too. But, like, I initially thought it was a woman because of the hair, but I think Adam had pretty long hair, right? So, like, are they giving Miku this divine energy and maybe a little bit of Adam's personality is still in it because he, like, became it a little bit too? I don't know. But I'm definitely intrigued. I was definitely curious when I saw that. Like, the first thing I noticed was it looked like it was wearing a hat, and I was like, and the silhouette, for some reason, just made me think of a character. And I couldn't think of what it was, but the only character I can think of that we know that's worn a hat is Adam. So unless it's just another random character we know that put a hat on. But anyway, we'll see. I thought it would be interesting if it was like Fine and maybe like the people, the vessels that Fine was able to take over were all people that like were free of the curse of Balal or something like that, and that's why she was able to reincarnate within them. But that would also, if that was the case, that would also mean that she was in Shirabe, right? So that would mean Shirabe would also be like free of the curse of Balal, if that was how it worked. I'm not saying it is, but definitely some interesting stuff going on. I imagine we're going to get some pretty big reveals here soon, I imagine, but I am a little... We still have plenty more. We've got a lot of episodes, but I am a little disappointed that so far the storyline is just the grandfather being evil, you know, and obviously these three girls who are, like, I don't even know if they're doing what Kazunari wants anymore, right? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they steer away from what Kazunari wants to fill their own needs. It wouldn't shock me at all. But, like, I definitely got those vibes when Vanessa was, like, saying we can now achieve everything we wanted. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they betray him. But I wanted something bigger. Like, I got myself hyped on the idea of, like, oh, it's, like, the last season for now. Granted, I do think there might be some more Symphogear stuff coming. But that being said, I was, you know, when I started the season, I was hoping it was gonna have to, like, Fine stuff and, you know, bring all that stuff back that's been, like, teased since the start of the show. This, like, entity that, you know, created the Curse of Balal in the first place and all that. Like, I was hoping we were gonna get into that stuff and it was gonna be, like, crazy and wild, but it feels, so far, it just feels like kind of like another season rather than being the last season. But it's also, I'm calling it the last season because it's the last season that's out right now. They're, you know, they very well could have more coming. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it regardless. I am enjoying it. I just have to sully my expectations from being like this big crazy like Fine coming back and fighting gods and stuff to just this fucking asshole government official being an asshole, right? But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to end it there. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. Link is in the description below. It should be popping up on the screen. You can get the rest of the season on there right now. The rest of the show in general, but that's the season, right? Let's see. Excuse me. But yeah, rest of that on my Patreon. Check it out. Good stuff. There's other shows on there. There's early access to my other content. Check it out. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.